Hey there, today I want to show you how you can build a professional website for your art portfolio. We're gonna build a portfolio, create an about page and a contact page, and I'm gonna tell you what to look out for and what you consider when you're building a website. I'm gonna give you a little bit of a tutorial because this video is sponsored by Wix.com and we're gonna use the platform to build our professional looking portfolio. If you want to create your own website using Wix.com, then click the link in the description box down below to build your professional website today. So here you can see that I was able to pick a template and I was just browsing through a little bit, and then I decided to go into the visual arts category. And I thought that those look amazing. It was actually really hard to pick one, but I decided on this one. And this is just the starting point that I picked. And at first I wanted to see if I could remove all of the things that were moving because they were just distracting me a little bit, so I got rid of those. And then on the next step, we are picking the pictures that we want to put in the gallery. And for this, I just picked all of my favorite art pictures. I put them all in one folder. So here you can see we're back on the website. I clicked on Manage Media and I removed all the pictures that were already there. That was very quick. And then I uploaded all of the pictures that I had previously selected and put them on there. And then I uploaded them all. And you can see my file sizes are huge. Ideally, like I said, you would resize them. But I was actually quite surprised and wanted to see if it would upload my huge file sizes. And it did. Usually you have to resize them because it won't take it, but Wix was amazing in that you don't have to do that. You can do that on the website itself and tell it to resize it. I think it's a good idea to make them a little bit smaller if you have huge sizes, but not everyone has that huge sizes. So that's just a thing that you have to keep in mind if you use a professional camera. So here I'm selecting a layout, and I kind of tried them all a little bit and then landed on this bricks one. I think that's amazing because you have those different sizes. Some of them are landscape and some of them are portrait, and all of my pictures were square because I take them to put on social media and then they're square. So I wanted a little bit of variety in there without having to cut them. This is why I picked the bricks. And then very easily I could just move them around so that the pictures that I prefer and like more are the ones that are bigger, and the other ones are the smaller ones. So you can just kind of move them around. And I was just being aware, okay, that's small, big, or whatever the order was, so that it would look the way that I wanted it to. And here you can see with this one that the font was cut a little bit, and I just put the focus a little bit differently, and now all of the font is visible, so I didn't even have to resize that picture, and it worked out perfectly. I was so impressed with that because usually you have to really resize every single picture to make it look good. I mean, there is an option to do that, but I didn't have to in this case, which I was very happy about. And here you can see the current navigation, and I changed that up as well. I renamed this one for portfolio. I think that's the most important page where people can see your favorite art pieces. I removed all of the pages that I didn't need, and I added a new about page. So I called that one About Me and deleted the old one because I wanted this different layout. And then you can also add a contact page. I just picked one of these, so I had a starting point. So there are a lot of templates that you can start out with, and then it's very customizable. You can change literally anything, and you can change the fonts, you can change the colors very individually. Here I also changed the social media icons to the ones that I needed. So you see that there's a very big variety of the different icons. I found the ones that I needed. I linked them to my own channels. That was very quick to do, actually. So I did that, and then we have all of them linked here. And then I changed the picture because obviously this is not me. And I picked one from the ones that I had already uploaded for the gallery, and I just picked this one where you can see my art and you can also see me. So I think that's a good combination. I changed the text a little bit. This is the old text that I already had, and I just made it, I just updated it a little bit, and you can change the font, the sizes, and I really like this font, the Avenir. I don't know how to say this in English. It's my favorite font, actually, so I was happy to find that here. And then changed up the contact information, also removed the phone number because please don't call me. And I also changed up the bottom half here a little bit because that wasn't my name on there. But all of that, it happened very quickly. I was playing around with it though. I really wanted to see how much I could customize it, and the answer is a lot. And you can move around every single thing in there. And here you can see I removed the first part of it and then just dragged it up. So you can put everything where you want it, where you think that it would look best. You can change the color background as I did here. You can put an image there or a color. I wanted to try a turquoise color because that's my brand color. I mean, I don't have an exact brand color, but I love turquoise, so I use that quite often. But later on then I decided to remove it again because I thought that it was a little bit too busy. But I tried different color combinations and just wanted to see how it would look. Here you can see you can also change the design up there in the navigation. I decided on this rather clean navigation, didn't want it to be too busy. At the end of the day, we want people to look at your art, and this website is here to showcase that and to showcase what you are capable of. So I wanted the focus to be on that. Here with the contact field, you can also change the design of that individually. I removed this strip where it said my name. I'm not sure if I might even add it back in later on, because when you look at the website on mobile, it looks a little bit empty. But here I really liked it, so I don't know yet. Maybe I might add that in back in later on and maybe just make it bigger so you can see the way that it looked, and now it's gone. And I changed the color of the font here. I love this turquoise tone. And you just click on edit text, and then you have all of these options, and when you want to move something around, you just drag it around and pick it up, drag it where you want it to be. So you can create the website the way that you want it. I wanted to add a little bit of color here and not have this too empty. The contact page, it's not the most exciting page, but I wanted it to still represent my art. So I picked a colorful picture and added a strip here, and then I resized the strip and made it a lot smaller so it wouldn't take over the entire page. You can see here that you can change a lot about it. You can change the opacity. I also added another strip here at the bottom. So we have one at the top and one at the bottom. And here at the bottom, I decided on a different picture. I wanted to use the one with the cat and the landscapes, and I cropped that. So you can also crop the picture so you can make sure that nothing that's very important will be cut later on. So I cropped the picture a little bit, making sure that the most important things were still on there and it couldn't cut off anything that I needed. Here you can see you can try different ratios when you crop the pictures, or you can just crop it freely. And then I went into the settings again and just told it that it had to use the bottom part so that the face of the cat would still be visible. And then later on I made the strip a little bit smaller again. This one's gonna be super small. I wanted this to just be a little bit of color, and I made this one it's just a very short strip, but I think it still adds so much because you can see the brush strokes there. And I made this one a lot smaller as well. I made it the size that it needed without being too big, and here as well. And I think that makes this page so much more interesting. And here you can see the finished website that we have. I think I need to resize the pictures a little bit so it will load more quickly. But other than that, I'm very, very happy with this page. I put my favorite art pieces on there. I like the animation that it does when you scroll through, and you can see this is just my favorite art pieces. This makes me really happy to see all of this together. Then this is the about page with a little bit of text about me and my website in general, a little bit of color on there. And then you have the contact page with the little art pieces just very small there. Create your own professional website by clicking the link down below, because every artist should have a portfolio. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.